Hey YouTubers and YouTuberettes, this is ConorArmCEO here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Arrowverse review coming to Arrow episode 5, The Demon. Now, the beginning of level 2, he just lies there in his room where it had all the buzzing noise and the flashing lights, and he just lies there comfortably with a picture of Felicity and William until this guy comes in and says, "I'm your new best friend," and plays this little device on him. Now, you remember Face Off with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage, where he ends up in a prison facility and he has these really heavy duty boots, but instead of being magnetized to the ground, if you get out of line, you get a shock and it starts from your wrist and it probably goes all the way down to your body. Probably. And he says, "Where do you think you are? You're down the rabbit hole." And then as soon as he got down to this place, which has not only males but it has females, so why would you have a male and female facility level 2? Because just in case anything bad happens, if you're catching my meaning. And then there the guy was with the Grim Reaper tattoo. The guy that attacked him in the shower that told him that Felicity and William were dead was the day that when Diaz broke into their apartment and tried to kill Felicity, but at least Felicity put up with a hell of a fight. And then he tried to get his attention, and then the guy was shit scared. He wouldn't even look at Oliver. He wouldn't even say a thing. He was like, "Okay, you're gonna leave me alone. Don't talk to me." But as soon as Oliver tried to get his attention, he threw him across the room and he said it was an accident. And then he felt the effects of the shotgun bracelet, which did look painful. And then he said, "It looks like you got yourself a relapse," and took him to this place, this really strange place that's behind a blue door. And then after the blue door opens, he gets dragged out dead. It's like, what the hell happened to him? Then on the night that he was in level 2 into the holding cells instead of that room that he was in, he was resting in his cell, and then the next thing he heard a door opening. And then he was about to get attacked, but luckily he woke up and then he was able to move. And then look who he managed to find. The woman who was supposed to be dead in the Yin, the daughter of Rachel Gold, Talia. And all that ruse saying, that Vinnie Jones says, "Oh, you want to know who really we're playing with her, yes, look for the demon," but all that was just a complete ruse to get him to mess everything up and then get down to level 2 so Tally can get his hands on him. But apparently that was a complete backfire, and the information about finding the end was complete bullcrap. Just to set him up, and then the short phrase of saying the only way to get out of level 2 was in the work, which was getting killed by Talia. And then Felicity and Felicity wanted to find out what's going on and why Oliver's not getting visitation rights, and apparently they're not allowed to do that, but thanks to Dr. Parker he was able to ignore that and saying, "No, you don't get visitation rights in level 2, but luckily his so-called psychic told Felicity exactly where he is, and then they managed to figure out what's been going on. And why is it every time when they go through by looking through files and files and files in this big arcade room, it's always in the lightest box that barely has anything in it, which is practically freaking annoying. And it's like, since I saw it, was like, I bet you it's in the lightest box. The only information we got was in the lightest box, and it had a case about this one person who was treated by Dr. Parker, died. And then what's been really happening is that Talia wants Oliver to get themselves out of level 2 and out of prison for good. And shortly after, he's been trying to figure out a plan of how to get out and figuring out what's really going on behind the red door. And what's really going on with the blue door. And then sooner after, they found out by Talia trying to perform a little fight between Talia and Oliver, a little bit of revenge plot because she's still a little bit choked up about Oliver killing his dad. And you know, eye for an eye, pop kettle black. And then they got sent to level 2, which of course what happens is they wipe their memories out and some of them don't survive, and that's what happened to the big guy with the Grim Reaper tattoo. And then this bit was literally fantastic. As soon as Dr. Parker had his back turned, he literally grabbed him by the throat and he says, "My name is Oliver Queen." And he basically said that when he was facing Rachel Gold when they were about to invade Star City. When he officially started whipping everybody's ass, they went down this hallway. And then I saw these riot guys coming down, and then an Al Ghul and a vigilante. It was like, oh my god, this is Batman Beyond. Like it basically kicked in right away. It's like, oh my god, this is like Lazarus Pit, Bruce Wayne, and Terry McGinnis go up against the League of Assassins, and then you get to hear the classic Batman theme song, and you get to see Bruce Wayne kicking ass once again, and that's what it felt like. And I'm pretty sure somebody has done a caption between the two of them, and it looks like it really matches, and I hope somebody does it so I can take a look at it. And as soon as they got the intel from Dr. Parker from the computer through the hard drive, Oliver refused to leave. And I will be a wanted man if I do this, but if I stay here and do my time, I will eventually get out. But then Talia managed to get out and able to hold up the Red Squad until he managed to get a beating him, which of course I'm pretty sure he's been through a lot of total beatings. Torture, forced a tattoo on him, electric stick thing, a blowtorch, arrows, shark bites, a whole lot. He went through them all. And then just as soon as Felicity got the thumb drive by an anonymous benefactor, which of course she says she doesn't know and she doesn't care, Dr. Parker got fired, and then from out of nowhere, Talia put the bracelet on him, shocked him, and then sliced him. That was the end of Dr. Parker. And then Felicity found out from fake Laurel, or should I say Earth 2 Laurel, which finally Diana said, or maybe you should go back to Earth 2. And I'm like finally somebody said it. They found a loophole between the thumb drive and the old files. They can use it to get Oliver out of prison, and now thankfully Oliver's been sent back to level 1, and I'm pretty sure that Benny Jones is not really happy. But anyway, I really did enjoy the episode, and I can't get that scene out of my head. I mean, it's literally buzzing because it does remind me of that episode of Batman Beyond, where you get the return of Rachel Gould and Talia, getting younger Bruce out, and young Bruce and Terry McGinnis fighting the League of Assassins with the awesome Batman music playing in the background. I hope somebody does a caption of that. But guys, I hope you enjoyed my review video, and pretty soon I'll be getting a hold of the camera, and then hopefully I'll have it in time to start the Elseworld crossover episode. I'm literally looking forward to it, and I'm staying away from pictures and videos because I don't want to get any spoilers. I want to literally be surprised about this crossover episodes, and I can't wait to see Batwoman in action. I really can't wait. So until then, YouTubers and YouTuberettes, I'm ConorArmCEO. Thank you, and over and out.